Alright, what up guys, it's me, GamerGuyTV here, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, in this episode, things are going to be a little bit different, and what I mean by that is, I finally got the graphics card that I've been talking about getting for a while. And it can run Battlefront at ultra graphics. It looks beautiful. And the only problem is that PC is at my dad's, and I normally do my Battlefront recording at my mom's. So, in order to solve the problem of not wanting to go back to the not great graphics for YouTube, since I've now got the graphics card, I did this. It is Sunday, August 16. On Friday, August 14, I recorded a clip of me playing 2 matches, and I'm currently just doing a voiceover to that clip. Most of the time, I'm not really talking about what's going on in the game. I'm mostly just talking about sort of stuff that's going on with me and stuff that I want to tell you guys about the channel. So it shouldn't really be that much of a big deal for the next couple weeks until I figure out if the gaming computer is going to stay at my dad's for the time being, since I'm going to be over there more with school being virtual, or is it going to come over to my mom's because I'm really busy with schoolwork at night. I don't really have time for gaming, and a lot of my gaming is on Saturday mornings and a little bit on Friday nights. That still needs to be figured out, and for the next couple weeks, it's just going to stay at my dad's because I'm going to be there more. And it's a gaming computer. And my dad and I had this conversation of, we bought this graphics card so that I can have high-quality gaming, not high-quality streaming. I haven't tested streaming at the time of recording. I'm hoping that it can do things a little bit better than my HP can. But I honestly don't know that right now. So you guys might have to bear with me a little bit in the sense that I'm not quite sure what streaming is going to look like the next couple weeks, and on that note, I want to talk about streaming. So, if you guys have noticed, there hasn't been a live stream for 3 weeks. I'm hoping to get a live stream this Friday. It's August something. Hang on. This Friday, August 21. I'm not sure if that will happen, though. We'll see. Part of the reason I had to stop streaming was, A, I was just really busy, and B, I was starting to go down a bad mental path with it. What I mean by that is, like, not bad mental health, I'm not getting depressed or anything, but I was starting to think in the way of, oh, my friends are hanging out during the time that I'm streaming, I've got to reschedule so that I can stream. And that is not the kind of mental mindset that you want to be in, especially me, because I'm going into high school this year. I've heard that the workload is so much more. You know, the workload is so much more. And, it's just going to be a lot of energy spent. And while I want to make sure that I continue doing YouTube throughout high school, because it's fun, I have a blast doing it, I want to make sure that my schoolwork comes before YouTube, because in the end, I've seen multiple videos on this. YouTubers with, like, over 100,000 subs make probably 600 to 700, maybe $1,000 a month, and none of that goes into... hardly any of that goes into their personal life. Most of it is set and crew and software. And that really hit hard for me. I enjoy streaming, and this is what the mindset for streaming from now on is going to be until something changes and either I've got too much schoolwork to do it or I'm just too tired to do it. For the past, month, I've had a set list of things that I need to do each day. They're set by me, not by my dad, or my mom, for that matter. They are set by me. And the past 2 weeks since I've been at counselor training, also, it's been 2.5 weeks since I've recorded a video. It is August 16. The last time I recorded a video was July 31. But since I've been busy the past couple weeks, I haven't really gotten a chance to do a lot of the words are great. I haven't really been sticking to that list very well. And what I'm gonna start doing is, my dad and I talked about this, and there is nothing wrong with saying, on a Friday night, I finished all my work for the weekend, I'm gonna play video games for a couple hours. I'm gonna treat streaming like playing a video game for a couple hours. It's not I get to do streaming and then play a video game for a couple hours. It's, okay, I've finished all my work for the day, I'm going to stream for an hour or two. And one of the things that I really love about streaming is connecting with viewers, and part of the reason I got so head over heels into it is, at one point, I was picking up, 3 subscribers per every stream, which, there's the average 4 weeks in a month. I was streaming once a week. That's about 12 subs a week. Or a month, sorry. And there's something rewarding about that. I don't know how to explain it, there just is. So, one of the things that got me so, head over heels into streaming was that. And there's nothing wrong with gaining a couple fans and being happy about it. But I was starting to think of gaining fans as a reward for live streaming. I was starting to think if I didn't stream, I wasn't going to gain fans. And to be fair, that is absolutely true. I don't want to admit that, but it is. And for the next couple weeks, I'm going to have the mindset of if I'll have a set list of things that I need to do, like work on my summer writing assignment and do some Android Studio stuff, and stuff like that. And one of the things that I want to do is I want to make sure that I get those things done. That's going to be really important in 3 weeks when school goes back full swing. I'm going to need to make sure that I get my work done. And I can make an exception every now and then if, I've got my work done, but I've got, 5 minutes of stuff left, and I just want to stream a little bit. We can make that exception every now and then. But one of the things that I want to make sure is that I want to get my set list of things done. And as long as I get that set list of things done, I get that set list of things done. And that's that. And if I get that done on Friday, I can stream for a little bit. It's just like playing video games for a little bit. So that's the way it's going to be. It might not be every week. I was starting to take time out of my day to stream, which in the end I'm doing anyway. But I was starting to not have the mindset of, I've done my work for today, I'll do this since I've got the time and I did all of the things that I need to do. I was looking at it as, I've got A, B, and C to do. I've also got D, E, and F that need to be done by next week, but I've got a stream tonight, so all of those can go later. And I'm not trying to sound harsh towards you guys. This is just a mental thing for me. Work and school and friends, they need to come first. Like, unless I've got multiple videos that go viral, and I somehow get 10 million subs within the next, year, I'm not making a career out of this channel. And I've accepted that, and it's a hobby. It's a hobby that, when the time comes, will probably make me a little bit of extra income, and that's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I have fun doing it. I should do things that I have fun with. And, a plus for the graphics card might be it does good streaming. I need to test a couple things. But if I can get, the PC to do what it needs to do, then I've got, a chance at being able to have a streaming machine without getting my gaming PC over here, so I'll have, my really good gaming PC, but then I'll also have a gaming PC so that maybe I don't have to do what I'm doing now. I'm also trying my best to think about it in terms of gaming, not streaming. Because, again, I'm starting to become a little bit addicted to streaming. And it's a different discussion if I suddenly go viral, which I don't expect to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd be glad if I did, but I don't expect to. And one of the things that I want to make sure is that I get my priorities straight. If I had 2 million subs and I was making, 2,000 a month off of this, it's a different story of this. I also just want to make sure that I get good grades, which will hopefully let me get into a good college, because I'm realizing that my future probably isn't going to be determined by my YouTube channel. It'll be a hobby. It'll be a fun hobby that I do. And hopefully it'll bring me a little bit of extra income. Stuff like that. But it's not going to be my career, and getting good grades, getting a good degree, making it through college, not dropping out, stuff like that is going to be much more important in my life than whether or not I gain 2 subs or 3 subs for a week. And I'm not trying to sound harsh towards you guys, I'm just voicing my thoughts, because, I've always had the principle of not cutting out dead time in my videos, which might have hurt me a little bit, but now I talk enough that I don't really get much dead time. And that is a very good thing. The only dead time I get is, if I have to take a 10-second break to check a notification on my phone, or something like that, or take a drink, like this. That's 2 seconds. That's pretty much the only time I'm not talking. And that's really not a bad thing. It keeps the audience engaged a little bit. So, again, I hope to make my return to streaming this Friday, the 21st. This is Sunday's video. I have no idea if Tuesday's video is going to go up on Tuesday or not. I have no idea when I'll be able to record it. I'm also going to refrain from installing Slime Ranchers on the gaming PC until I know if it cloud syncs, and if it doesn't cloud sync, where I can get the files to get the world. Because I want to make sure that, like, one of my big concerns, and this goes with switching laptops as well, I need to figure out where Epic Games keeps all of the game data. Because games like Slime Rancher, they don't cloud sync. At least they didn't the last time I played them. So, what I want to make sure is that when I switch laptops, I'm not starting over. What I want to make sure is that I can get the game data. I can figure out where it is, and then I can transfer the world over so that whenever I go and get a new computer, or if my gaming PC becomes my primary gaming PC and I'm recording stuff off of that, or if I get the NVIDIA graphics card working, stuff like that. I want to make sure that I can keep that up and we don't have to start over because I can't figure out where the save is. Because that would suck for both of us. And by both of us, I mean you guys and me. You know, it's going on 44 episodes on that world. Maybe even more. Hang on. Yeah, the next episode will be the 44th episode. I don't want to have to start over. You know, I really don't. And one of the things that I need to test relatively soon is, you know, I need to figure out where they keep the data. Because one of the things I can also do is I can also, like, I've got a 256 gigabyte Samsung SD. It's a USB drive, and it plugs in to my computer. I can just keep, like, a saves folder on there, and I can overwrite the data each time I switch computers or something. I don't know. There'll be a way to figure it out. But, yeah. I think I might have, like, another minute left in recording. So, I want to thank you guys for understanding about me and the, voiceover. That's what it's going to be for, I think, the next 2 weeks, unless I can get the graphics card working, and then we'll figure it out. It's not too hard to do this. It's literally just like recording a video. But I'm just talking over the video instead of actually gaming while recording the video. It also works great for me because I like to use my hands to, like, express myself. I know you guys can't see me, but somehow, and for some reason, I still like doing it. But, you know, I'll figure it out. I just want to ask you guys to sort of, like, cooperate with me as I enter high school and figure this out, but I am out of time to continue talking. So, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you.